All right, how's it going, guys? We just returned very early this morning from fishing in the Brainerd Lakes area with Hayes Barnaby. It was a blast despite some tough weather conditions. Caught a lot of fish though. That video is coming very soon. For now, on this week's episode of the off season, we are heading down to Wisconsin to fish lake trout on Lake Superior in the Apostle Islands. Some other updates, we got the gray hats back in stock. They're on the website superiorangling.com/shop. If you order today, we can send those out tomorrow. What else do we have going on? We'll get a new QA with SA episode out later today. So for this week's episode of the off season, we have that promotion running with Holden Insurance. So go to holdeninsurance.com, sign up for insurance with them, whether it's for your truck, trailer, boat, house, whatever have you. We're going to get you a free Superior Angling sweatshirt. So give Cindy a call at Holden Insurance of Duluth and Superior, and you're going to get hooked up with a sweatshirt. So let's get to the action. Wisconsin, paper license. It's like Manitoba all over again. But if you're fishing on Lake Superior in Wisconsin waters, I don't know, I think Minnesota too, I guess you have to have a hard copy. So it's Saturday. I'm guessing we're going to get checked. We're going to head down to the Apostle Islands and venture out and try to catch some lake trout. It's Saturday, which I don't like. It's a full moon, which I don't really like. But we're not going to catch them sitting at home. So it's 3 a.m. right now. We're leaving Superior, Wisconsin. We have about an hour and 15-minute drive. We'll be there. Hopefully the lake trout are hungry and want to bite.
Jesus.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. She butchered your license plate so bad, dude. Okay, so this is your new license plate. YMB7100. She's like, it's too early in the morning, I don't even care.
Josh thinks it's too early too.
He's having a dream.
Big lake trout on the line. He gets it up to the surface.
Don't horse it, Josh.
Loosen that drag.
Don't horse it.
Loosen the drag.
It's a big one.
Eel pout.
Like everywhere that I go, everybody got their hands out. The body is divided, one sided, defining the signs of the prodigal. We all getting money, vomit, no head in the clouds. Chase the rain to the pot of gold, hot or cold, audible to the Father in his hands. Hold eternity possible, Reverend Apostle, the doctor, miracle, defiant witness, blood applied to the obstacle, unbreakable, never shaking the faith of the King.
You have 33 years of memories in this house, the most valuable things you will ever own. And that is why we exist. Holden Insurance, an official supplier of the Silver Lining. Offices in Duluth, Superior, Ashland, Spooner, and Hayward.
Get our kicker going here. There she purrs. Got a fish on bottom right now. First boat out here on a Saturday morning, that's always a good sign. Although there's going to be some other traffic, I can guarantee you that. The Apostle Islands is kind of a heavily fished area, but it's a pretty strict limit on what you can keep. There's a lot of fish out here though, but we're not going to keep any fish today. All right, what we're going to do is run planer boards. We're going to run 2 downriggers right on bottom. Wisconsin waters, 3 lines per person. You guys know that rule. Flasher and spin and glow is probably the #1 ticket on a downrigger. I would be very surprised if anyone could outfish that combination on a downrigger. Planer boards, we're going to run more suspended in the water column. Spoons on lead core and snap weights. We do have some warmer water, so you do want to get down there a little bit, but we have a big reef behind us and kind of to our right here. So there's a big reef that comes out off this island. It's all protected. You can't fish in there, and there's a pretty strict line, a defined line that's not on the GPS coordinates. There's no buoys, there's none of that. So you really got to watch yourself and make sure you have it marked on your graph before you come out here and fish. But a lot of these fish out here are resident fish that live on that reef and will stay out here their whole life. A lot of the fish you catch out here are tagged, so that's kind of how we know that. We're in 77 feet right now. We're gonna have to get into a little deeper water, but just running that down there right next to the bottom. I'm guessing that's gonna keep us busy throughout the day with fish under 10 pounds. Rigger. I knew that wouldn't take long. We only have 2 lines out. Go figure, the downrigger rod. I mean, it's just like every time. I mean, it's just a solid, I don't know, 3 to 10 pound fish. And then it'll go all day, man. Like, lively. Yeah, that ain't a bad one at all. Nice first fish of the morning right there. I don't know, typical 4 or 5 pounder. They get a lot bigger, but that's exactly what I expect on our downriggers. So good start to the morning. I like when lake trout are predictable because a lot of times they're not. You got one? Reel. This could be a better fish. We had this rigger at what, 50 or 60? 51. 51 feet. So this one was up a little bit off bottom. We're in 82 feet of water right now. That's a gorgeous fish. No way. Uh-oh. See, we got a snag. That's why you don't want to slow down too much. You snuck a single hook out on me. That's not fair. It's actually caught a fish. That's crazy. But yeah, look at that. Nice lake trout. Jeez. 2 seconds later, man. It's just another 4 or 5 pounder, but it's just incredible. Literally, I got that down, it was down there for 30 seconds. Here comes our flasher. I mean, they're good fish. They're good fish, but we like big ones out here. Just something good to keep you busy. 3 4 pounder.
Fish. Oh yeah, this feels like a better one. Finally we got hit on the board. It's on 4 colors of lead and a snap weight. Inside board here.
I need slack.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nicer fish here. There we go.
It's a lot of line, but we have to get down there to where these fish are. I mean, if you're gonna run your boards on 2 colors, you're not gonna get bit. So you gotta run, we're running 4 colors and then a 4 to 6 ounce snap weight. So you gotta get these boards deep if you wanna catch fish. Not a monster, but it's a border rod fish, and that's what we like to see.
Not a bad one.
Fish, there's a fish in the rigger. Got spinning glow again. Yeah, that's crazy. Definitely outproducing everything else. Oh, there's another fish. Yeah, grab that one. Double. Oh, he's there.
Oh, he's still there. Nice. Look at that log in the back.
Got one on the spoon, one on the spinning glow.
Here we go.
I gotta get away from that deadhead. There we go. How does that one feel, Josh?
Not too bad. Yours looks a little bit bigger though.
Yeah. Oh, right next to each other.
That's awesome, dude. Oh. I come to be your net man and I'm catching a fish and I'm netting your fish. There's the one in the net.
Want me to get a bolt from that or what?
Oh no, there goes mine.
Nice.
Dang. We were close.
Long release. We got one in the boat out of the double. Both seem to be the same size. What was that rigger at, Josh?
Mine was at about 80, 81.
Yeah, this one is at 73, so those fish are pretty close together.
Yeah, they're right in that water column. That was pretty close to the bottom too. We were probably in about what, 88 to 90 feet of water or so.
Right on the bottom. Double.
Yeah, the closer to the bottom, it seems like it's kind of producing the most fish when we get those riggers as close as we can to the bottom.
Yeah, for sure.
We kind of tried a couple depths here and there, but
Everything's still relating to the bottom over here.
yeah.
Fish.
That release too, this is incredible. I don't know what it is right now, man, but this lure or the spinning glow cannot be on bottom more than 2 minutes, minute and a half max.
Just put it in the rod holder.
Max. It's just insane. And why? I mean, why do I think this is so good right now? It's because there's, you know, this is a reef structure and there's big boulders down there. And there's so many lake trout that live in the boulders. And when they're not, you know, extremely active or the water's warmer like it is right now, they don't want to come up 20, 30 feet to hit a bait. So they like to stay down, and when you have this dragging right over them, you know, they don't have to move more than a foot. Like if we see 120 feet on our graph, we're putting this downrigger at 120 feet. And I know we're not going to snag up because the downrigger ball, it does angle back a little bit, so we're fine. But it's within 3, 4, you know, 1 to 3 feet of the bottom at all times. So these lake trout can just poke their nose up out of the rocks, hit it, and go back down, you know. Oh, that's got cool spots on that. We'll get you back quick, but look at that. Just a spinning glow with a little treble hook. That's all it takes, man. Isn't that crazy? It's just one after another. It's high noon right now. The nice part about it is we're at a new spot away from all the other groups of boats. So, I mean, that's the good part about out here is there's really good fishing to be had. Bad part is a lot of the good structure is protected. It's fish refuge, you can't fish there. It's outlined in the rule handbook for Wisconsin fishing. So, but there was a big group of boats back there. That's where we got the majority of our fish this morning, but there just became too many boats. I said, I got to get out of here. So we've run out to this new area, put 3 fish in the boat in a very short period of time. So kind of, here's what we're looking at in terms of fish refuge areas. So we can see we're kind of out in here now. So kind of in between the 2 refuge lines. There's a lot of really good fishing out here to be had as well. So hot summer day out here all alone. There's not another fishing boat within 5-10 miles of us right now, so we're liking it. We're going to continue to press on here, but fishing was pretty good today. No huge fish, but you just never know what a day's going to bring out here. Lots of fish on the downriggers. We're glad we had them. We usually don't utilize downriggers a ton, but I'm glad we had them on the boat today. So we're going to stick it out a couple more hours and head on in, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.